Terraria's update, Journey's End, came out about a month ago, adding with it new items, blocks, events, enemies, and 2 new game modes, Journey Mode and Master Mode, but we'll be focusing on the former. Journey Mode is Terraria's version of a creative mode, which typically means you have complete control over just about anything. You can change the weather, make time go by faster, or just stop it altogether. You can increase the spawn rate of mobs, and change the world's difficulty, so you can still get the juicy loot from Master Mode. Now, what makes a creative mode truly creative isn't the ability to change various aspects of the world, no, but the catalog of infinite spawnable blocks and items. Of course, Journey Mode has that too, but they make you work for it. You see, instead of just having everything readily available for you at the start, you have to research an item or block a certain amount of times if you want to duplicate it. Now, what does this have to do with the video, you may be asking? Well, I decided to research everything in Terraria 1.4. We're not going to start at the beginning though, given the fact I didn't even have this idea till after I defeated the Moon Lord. That doesn't mean I haven't been researching everything I can get my grubby hands on though, so I'm not starting with a little catalog. We're going to be starting with my quest for the last fishing achievement, Supreme Helper Minion, which is completing 200 Angler Fetch quests. This achievement is known for taking the longest amount of time out of all the achievements due to just how plain boring it is. Journey Mode does help reduce the time it takes, but it's still pretty boring. So the way of doing his quests in Journey Mode goes a little like this. See what he wants, dupe it if you got it, fish it if you don't, turn it in, research rewards you don't have, and skip to the next day. Now just repeat that 199 more times. Easy. After some time, I got the bottomless water bucket. Perfect for making new fishing spots, without filling your inventory full of buckets at least. Then the cursed fish quest appeared, which just means I gotta fish in a corruption biome. That in and of itself isn't a problem. What is a problem though, is the fact that I don't have a corruption biome anymore. So I gotta make a new one. I went with the idea that instead of just spreading the corruption with the Clinanimator, however you pronounce that, I should make a big old pit using the drill mount where one of the old corruption biomes used to be. I turned the other one into a mushroom biome for some other reason. That way, I could use the pit to make artificial biomes for any fish I need later. This was also the first time I got to use the drill mount, and I gotta say, this thing gives the most satisfying feeling. Just the way it shreds blocks, so good. I also got a chance to use the bottomless water bucket I just got to make the fishing spot. Next came the Mirage Fish, an underground hollow fish. The sad part being I don't have a good sized underground lake in the hollow. It's a good thing I made a pit, right? All you need to do is use the Clinanimator with some blue solution. And, where's the blue solution? Oh, right, I don't have any. That's okay, it says right here, I just have to speak with the steampunker in the hollow fort. Let's, make a house for her, and, where's the blue solution? Why is there no blue solution? Now, what I didn't know at the time was that if a solar eclipse or a blood moon is happening, the blue solution is replaced with purple or red solution. I'm okay. I'll just replace all the stone manually. That's all. Now back to fishing. Woo! At some point I realized that if I want to properly use the pit for artificial biomes, I'm going to need the red solution. I could just use the powder, but the very short range would be very annoying. To do this, I had to go to a world with crimson at the start. Enter Extra, the world I made a while ago for this exact reason. I've used this world before to beat Cthulhu's brain for the drops. Now I need it for the solution. Upon loading in, I was greeted with a goblin army. Joy. 1 minute and 15 seconds pass and the army is defeated. Now I can go back to the main task at hand. Ah, there she is. Next I need a blood moon, and now she's selling the solution. Voila! Red solution. Now that I have the solution, I can be at ease, knowing that I have everything I need to make artificial biomes. Now, back to fishing. Eventually, I came up with a more efficient way of doing the quest. Just stuff your inventory full of quest fish. Easy, right? And soon after this, I got the achievement. Now, did I need to do this? No. Do I still need a fish? Well, yes. I still need the crates, any fish I missed, and the last of the fish he just never told me to find. But I'll do that some other time. Up next, moss! Yes, moss. You see, every world has 3 different colored moss, 1 glowing moss, and lava moss. So I had to hope that the worlds I have already made have the moss I need. My main world has green, brown, purple, and Krypton. Next is extra with purple, again, xenon, blue, and brown, again. Enter extra 2. I don't remember what I made this world for originally, but it seems like I turned it all into corruption for some reason. Either way, this world has blue, again, xenon, again, and red. Yay! I didn't look for the other one because I only need the glowing moss now, argon. And as it turns out, Pumpkin Moon, a world I originally made for an arena for the moon events, has the moss I'm looking for. So, moss is done. So let's work on the graveyard items now. If I was to do this, of course, I'm going to need to make a graveyard. So I did. Next I placed down all the workstations needed for the blocks, walls, and items. Then came the boring part of making the blocks, walls, and items. There were some blocks I didn't have that I needed for the walls, so I quickly just converted them into what I needed with the Clininimator. Then I saw I needed jungle seeds for a couple of them, and well, I ain't got no jungle seeds. I found that the easiest way to do this is just by increasing the speed of time so the grass regrows really fast and give the jungle a good old lawn mowing. Now, back to being bored out of my mind making walls. Now that that's done, time for the statues, for which I need critters for. Critters I don't have. Time to go catch some critters! Owl, done. Turtle, done. Wait, that's all I needed? Oh, okay. Next is to build a house that will hold the NPCs that sell exclusive items at a graveyard. There we go, a 3-room building. Let's move in the cyborg, the arms dealer, the dye trader. Now let's buy their wares, move them out, and move in the painter, the dryad, and Chippy Gaming. Buy their stuff, kick them out, and bring in the party girl. Congrats, Lexus the party girl. You get your very own house next to a yard full of dead people. No, you cannot live somewhere else, silly. Now stay here. Okay, bye. Now that the party girl is a permanent resident of the graveyard, let's move on to the enemies that spawn in the yard. Maggot zombies. Gotta kill them a bunch and catch the maggots. Ravens, just gotta kill them. And the ghosts. Gotta kill them too. The ghosts don't seem to be spawning as much as I like, so I decided to fill an area with graves and break them to force them to spawn. There we go. Ghost banner. That's all I'll be covering today, because there's a lot of items in Terraria, about 5,042, so one video isn't going to be enough to cover all that. I'm also still trying to get them too. So if you want to stay updated on my journey, see what I did there, make sure to subscribe and or check out my Twitch channel where I sometimes stream my process of obtaining the items or just play other games. Honestly, I just appreciate the fact you even watched this video to begin with, so thank you.